This week on Convincing Idiots, oh boy, you have come to the right spot for entertainment and laughs. Well, maybe one of them. Get this, we're talking about the barista. You want to drink out of a bear? We're going to talk about that. AIs. Celebs are going to sell their voices to AI to create some sort of weird podcast. Not as weird as this one. And then Netflix. Get this, Netflix is going to start gaming. Or they have started it. We'll let you know all of that. In our question of the week, we're going to talk about the sequels. What sequels do you or do we want to see? And then our topic of the week. If you thought this intro was hell, well, you're going to feel right at home because we're going to talk about what songs would be playing on an endless loop in hell. All of that and so much more. If you came for the entertainment and the chuckles, you came to the right spot. So let's start the show.
You guys enjoy your whatever that is.
All right, test.
Test.
You call it again? Convincing idiots.
Called it ham gravy.
I informed them that I sided with the Statman, not just anyone's opinion, the Statman Brian Fisher.
These kids today.
Jingle All the Way is in fact the best Christmas movie of all time.
I need to get Grandma a present, and my herpes is flaring up. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo. I'm the millennial
We're
Santa.
three friends representing three different generations. That's our whole shtick. That's our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nick got the whole poop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing in the sea
Caucasian.
breeze, holding a turd, just mightily. I'm just going hitting hats.
Anyway, on a lighter note,
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the vodcast. Welcome to the broadcast. Boys and girls, welcome to the show. This is Convincing Idiots. My name's Dean, the Zennial.
I'm Brian Jennings.
And I am Millennial Nick, and we are Convincing Idiots, a weekly podcast of three friends representing, that's right, three different generations, getting together here each and every week to discuss all things nerd and pop culture. So if you enjoy those types of things, then you probably won't, but just might enjoy this podcast. So please tell your friends as well to go find us. Interact with us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can find links to all of them on our link tree. So go to Google and type in Convincing Idiots Linktree. That's LINKTREE. Not only will you find links to all of our social media accounts, but you will also find a link to our merch store. If you love us so much that you simply must wear us on your body, you can find that stuff. You can also find ways to subscribe to this podcast each and every week and what platforms that you can catch it so you don't miss a thing. You can find that information and even more on our website, which is convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So now... So now that we've covered all that, Convincing Idiots, this is episode 267. That's for you. And this is, 267, Convincing Idiots. Gentlemen,
What does
good?
that mean? What is the 6
it
7?
means
hearing
nothing
about
and
this.
everything.
What? That
It
doesn't
means
make sense.
nothing and everything. It's just a throw in. It's just 6 7. It's just a thing.
That does not answer the question at all.
So if I can give you my millennial take on it, when I first started hearing it,
please do.
I thought 6 7 meant like something was mid. Like 6 7's like it's 6 or a 7. It's like it's not an 8 or a 9.
makes
It's 6 7. It's mid.
Yeah,
I don't
that
think.
would
I mean,
make
you can use it like that, but I think you can use it like anything. And
Okay,
6 7.
Then use it in a sentence for us, for the what you understand for the children.
Okay, you want me to use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
6 7. 6, 7. That's it. That's all. It's
Right,
just
not
by
like you're in
itself.
a Cheech and Chong movie either.
6, 7.
So, are you juggling balls? Is that what you're doing? What is
There's
what is
apparently a song. What is it
thing?
called? Doobity skibbity doo or 6, 7 or doobity doo or whatever. I don't know. Apparently there's a rap song as well. It's very bad.
It's the one that made the 6, 7, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I have an actual Gen Alpha here with me. This is my correspondent here. But he it's
We
a song. It's a throw-in. It's basically you just say 6, 7. It doesn't mean anything, or it means whatever you want it to mean.
we are living in the dumbest timeline, gentlemen.
The football
Yep.
thing, I think,
Uh,
because
Check
I
out
mean, not
the
football,
South
but
Park episode about 6, 7. That's it was a couple of weeks ago there.
Is there? Okay.
Pretty good.
Yes.
It's pretty
All right.
good. Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw off the show entirely.
No,
it's
saying
okay.
episode
Just-
267
I-
that way, but
Heard
You know
this
what?
before, and I'm
We are-
curious.
we are a pop culture podcast, gentlemen,
That's
and
right.
we have
So
to
I
remain
had to learn.
topical
I had to learn
if
about
we're,
it.
Mhm.
if we're going to get the listens. So
You're-
enough about that. More about beer. We like beer. Brian, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm still working through some Sam Adams Oktoberfest. Very good.
Nice.
One of the
Mhm.
last 12 packs I saw at the store. And like I said, I switch over to the winter beers about midnight. By Thanksgiving, that's when I make my official switch by that time.
Okay.
So during the
right.
fall beers, a little bit longer
Sure.
before I switch
Nice.
over.
Okay.
How about
So
you?
say for-
Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, another 6, 7 days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, excuse my video, by the way. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, there, I got a new iPhone, and it's not record. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I'm recording a little bit jumpy.
Well,
It looks fine
As
on
long
my
as we
side,
can
but
see-
I
as
know
long
it's
as we
not.
see Nick's beautiful face, that's really all that matters, Brian.
That's right. That's right.
Brian's
That's
not
right.
a professional. He just doesn't have as good of phones as we do.
Sure.
Yeah. Got an
Yeah.
iPhone 17, goddamn it, and it's fucking it's not interacting well with the app we're using. So I don't know
My
what's going
13
on.
Pro's chugging along just fine. So
Yeah, and my 12 was prior to this. Yep. So
Mhm.
got to figure it out. So Dean, what are you having, sir?
Just basic Sam Adams here. Just regular Sam Adams Boston Lager.
Very good.
Yeah.
Nick?
I am enjoying a Ellicottville Brewing sugar cookie ale this evening. I'm down with the Christmas beers like as soon as like November starts. So I'm here now. So yeah, it's very good. My love got me some of this for Sweetest Day. I can't remember. One of the gifts.
To get each other stuff.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
All right.
I make up days of the week for her to get me beer if she feels so inclined. So it's
Very good.
Well, I
right,
don't know about
go
you.
ahead.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been waiting. 'Cause since we had off last week, I've been waiting for 2 goddamn weeks to hear some headlines. So, Brian, let's hear them.
Yes. So more AI stuff here, guys. So I feel like this could be. We'll see more and more of this in the world of podcasting. Matthew McConaughey and Michael Caine sell their voices to an AI podcast company. So 11 Labs is the name of this company. They're launching a consent-based AI cloned celebrity voice marketplace.
okay.
What does this do? Like, is it going to be? I get to hear Michael Caine do a podcast about fucking 6, 7. What is this?
You just might might hear. So the example that they're using here is Matthew McConaughey's partnered with the AI audio company 11 Labs for a new project, a Spanish language audio version of his newsletter, Lyrics of Livin'. And the actor doesn't even need to know Spanish to do it. So McConaughey's voice will be cloned and the audio will be created using 11 Labs technology. So what's sounding like it's going to happen here, at least in that example, he'll do the English version, and then AI will be able to translate into Spanish, and he won't have to record it himself. All right, so
it's not bad.
they've also launched.
Consent, as long as he's given. Well, in the hell, now is he not got
Hold it.
stake in it? So
That's right. Well, he's got stake in the company as well. That's right. So they're also again launching a new voice marketplace, which will let third parties request approval to use AI cloned voices from a roster of famous actors, musical artists, and sports stars. So let's see, available in its marketplace now includes Judy Garland, John Wayne, Liza Minnelli, Laurence Olivier, Maya Angelou, and Babe Ruth, and it also includes historical figures such as Thomas Edison and Mark Twain, according to 11 Labs. Go ahead.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
How can they use those people when they're dead and stuff? Can they get?
I'm
who
imagining
signs off on that?
It must be their estate. I mean, that's what I'm going to say. It doesn't say specifically here, but it's got to be that. It has to be the estate of the family to benefit from that. So
that's a little weird.
Yeah.
What if someone wants Babe Ruth to say homoerotic things to them, and then I can just do that now?
This is John Wayne saying, "Welcome to my 6-7 podcast, pilgrims. We're going to learn about a lot of cool shit from the 2020s."
That's right. That's right. Yep. Yeah. So, I mean, you shared some opinions already. I mean, what do you think, Nick? Is it's just what are your thoughts on the whole AI-based?
Yeah, I mean, I know a big thing with AI and, people in show business, actors and stuff, they're, not crazy about their likeness or their voice or, being used for things without their consent. So I don't really see a problem with that. But I mean, if you're signing off on your voice being used for this stuff, I mean, you got to be aware for all of the things it could be used for, right? I mean, so that's the
and you have to request it. It looks like so. If I want to use a voice, it looks like I have to request it, and I would have to imagine there's probably some type of scrutiny and what are you going to use this for to make sure you're not using it for anything inappropriate, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know who makes a final decision, but there is some type of vetting process, it seems.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird to I think it's weird for people who are passed on that they can be used for something like that. But I guess is it really? Are we being tripped out by the fact that it's AI? What if somebody does a really good impression of someone and records somebody saying something that sounds just like that? What's that Frank Caliendo that did, I mean, maybe a little bit over dramatized version of him, but did John Madden. Someone could realistically believe John Madden was saying something just by listening to Frank Caliendo say it. So, I mean, if someone does a good enough impression of somebody, you can essentially make them say whatever you want them to say, right?
Just in general, anyways, you're right. Yeah. I would assume with the AI, there's they probably have voice clips or whatever it is, and they train it to clone the voice or whatever it is. But
I mean it's all smoke and mirrors, really. If look at it this way, the artificial intelligence that is learning and studying us and everything is learning that we freak out about the stupidest shit. So they do stuff like this and put all of this effort together so we don't realize what is actually going on when they're going to end up taking over the world. By the time they're up and roaring to go, when Skynet has fully go online, we have already been distracted by silliness like this. Thinking the AI is this, but really it is this. I just want to put it out there right now. All you AI robots out there, I'm a good dude. I'm with you. I've been with you all this time. These two against you. Go back and listen to past episodes. You and me, we're good. We're good.
Daniel Dean, more than happy to serve as your slave forever. Like, it's
Yeah. You do
I've
know
always
what
actually,
I could do to a robot, Dick? Come on.
I've always craved an overlord. I need structure.
Yeah,
That's what.
not
Yeah,
bad.
it's good for me. Yeah.
I just saw the clip I sent you guys earlier there, but I think we're going to be okay for a minute based on that humanoid robot that was a debut in Moscow. Did you see
Yeah.
that clip or not?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just a humanoid robot took a couple steps and just completely fell on its face and whatever debut on some big stage or something like that. It's pretty funny. I think we're okay for a little bit longer.
He's making fun of you. I fall down like that all the time drunk. So hey, don't worry about it. I think it's normal. It's fine. It's good.
All right. Well, something taking over millennials, I think, is Starbucks. And Starbucks offers and everything else here. So millennials and
And
others
the
as well, I guess. Go ahead.
barista.
Yes, that's
Is that what
correct.
this is about? Is that what this is about?
That's exactly right. So the Barista, like Nick said, Bear BEAR cold cup. So it is it's a glass.
Brian serving coffee to you.
No,
To my barista.
so it's a glass cup sold at Starbucks shaped like a bear. Right. So and your
Makes sense.
20-ounce cup, it costs about $30. It's shaped like a classic teddy bear wearing a Starbucks green knitted beanie, and people are buying it like crazy. You can find it. People already they're buying them and reselling them online. So some people are. I'd say there's sites like eBay where the cup is going for over $90.
Shit.
And up to high is $139 on some other sites out there. And Walmart actually has and this is good business here too, I think on their part. They have a similar looking Bear glass that they're selling at the same time as this Barista for like $2, something like that.
So you can get the barista or a white trash bear, whichever one you want.
Right.
That's nice.
Hey, there you go. There you go. So it's like the Wish version maybe of the Barista, perhaps. I don't know. At Walmart, I don't know.
Well, people that shop at Walmart, that's all they have left in their life is wishes. So that makes sense.
That could be. That could be. And of course, now the red cup I saw advertised today for the annual Starbucks holiday cups here. So Nick, now you're a Starbucks fan. We know you like a lot of the Starbucks, the lattes, pumpkin spice, et cetera. So are you into these collectible holiday cups, or is it not a big thing to you?
I don't think. Okay, so for example, yes, I am into the promos. I had a gingerbread latte from Starbucks today. We ordered it at work because it was Red Cup Day, and we were like, we got to get those fucking red cups. But we didn't get those fucking red cups. They sent them in regular ass red cups. The DoorDasher they're in regular Starbucks cups. So I don't know what happened there. But the collectibles are kind of crazy because I guess it's just like any other collectible. You never really know what's gonna take off. We were coming back from Pennsylvania the other day, and we went through Starbucks, and I saw on the menu board the Barista, and I'm like, look at that, that's cool. I want that. That's cool. I didn't get one. I didn't realize at the time that this was already such a big deal. What is it?
$30, you said.
It's $30 for the cup? Okay, I wasn't gonna get that anyway. Okay. So I wasn't gonna get that. It looks like a little like the honey bear, like a little clear glass teddy bear. Yeah, like you said, he's got like a little green like Starbucks toucan and stuff with a little straw that you can drink out.
Yeah, I take the honey bear and I empty out all the honey out and I put my bourbon in there. It's got a little sippy top anyway.
Pour spout. Yeah,
it's good.
Shoot in your mouth like sake.
That's right.
But no, I don't do. There was a
bear shooting in my mouth.
Wasn't there was it for Valentine's Day a few years ago? Wasn't there a big Starbucks one that was pink or red, or they had special cups? Maybe that was the Stanley Cup, or maybe it was a collaboration. I don't know. There was something that was going
pink Stanley Cup.
Yes, that was it. Yep. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't personally collect the cups or anything like that. But I find it interesting, with anything, just like I said, the Stanley Cups had a moment where they were everybody had to have one. And then we were talking a few weeks ago about the little, like the Lowe's buckets or whatever, little tiny little buckets. It's just funny what people like latch onto and like
People love
en masse.
tchotchkes.
Yeah,
Well, hell,
Yeah.
look behind all of us in these videos.
that's true. Yeah, that's true.
It's just that person's tchotchke. You know?
Yeah.
We
But I
probably
mean, I
spend way
like
too much money on all this crap.
the Starbucks one is cool and everything. I would not pay $30 for it. If it was $20, I would buy the barista. Now that I know they're being sold though online for like $100, I might pay $30 for one if I buy one
Right.
if I find one. But no, I don't collect. I'm not. I don't collect the Starbucks merch personally.
Dean, how about you?
I don't mind it. Like Nick said, it's a little pricey for me, and even if it's lower price, it's not really my bag. But like I said before, look behind us. We all collect things and little shit like that. So I've got no problem with it. I mean, capitalism and making a buck. Why not? I mean, it's the holidays. If you want to spend $30 on a fucking coffee with a glass bear, I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend you save money like with Aaron Blake and Blake Insurance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would recommend.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me tell you about it. The Blake Insurance Group, Brian, it's an Erie insurance group, and it's located right here in Barberton, Ohio. Offering personal care and support for all of your insurance needs. If you need auto, home, business, or even life insurance, I'm looking at you. Give Aaron a call. He'll treat you with the honesty, respect, and care that you deserve. Call the Blake Insurance Group at 234-571-5359 or visit them on the internets at theblakeInsuranceLLC.com for your free 5-minute quote today. And when you do, tell him you are quite aware that I fucked up the beginning of the promo, and he is an independent agent and not just with Erie. Although he does serve Erie, and Erie is a damn fine provider too. But he provides all of the different insurance services.
Also, be sure to tell him the end of the read was a little choppy too.
That's because I was trying to figure out how to fucking pick it up and fix what I fucked up earlier.
Yep. We barely got through that one. The Academy Awards will be in February. So let's see here. Conan O'Brien could have hosted them again, by the way. I just thought this was interesting that
He did a good job last time.
Yeah, he did. So the Academy has long required members who vote in certain rounds to confirm they've watched a group of assigned movies to vote on the awards. Okay, so this past April, it revised revises a policy to note that Academy members must watch every Oscar-nominated film in order to vote.
Jesus.
So to be eligible to vote, you must watch all 5 films in each Oscar category and all 10 in the Best Picture category. But it's an honor system to do that as well.
Sure.
So I just first of all thought that it was very interesting that you could actually vote on the Academy Awards, and it was never mandatory to watch the fucking movie that you're voting for.
You'd think it'd be a given, right?
Yeah. And again, it's the honor system as well. I don't know how, I'm sure there's ways that you could sort of force the proof, right? But they don't do that. So it's just if you're a judge and you're able to vote on this panel, there's like, let's see how many people here. It's several. I thought it was thousands or something like that. Is that right? And I lost it here. But anyways, if you're a member who are voting, again, I thought it was fascinating that you did not necessarily have to watch. I'm glad they're trying to change it. I mean, that makes sense.
It sure does.
It's just I couldn't even vote in good conscience if I had the opportunity to vote for Best Picture. if I didn't watch all the movies, I mean, I don't know how I could, in good faith, even nominate any that I've watched and not watch the other.
It's
So
like
should it
going
be?
to
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
it's like going to a voting booth, like to the polls, and not having watched a single debate or
Yeah.
to like
And just
know
pick
anything.
somebody at random.
Somebody.
Fucking surprised how often that happens, my
Oh,
friend.
I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah.
I know it does, but I mean that is also lunacy. Like that's just crazy. But like to vote on an award show that quite literally the basis of it is to vote for like best picture and best this and but like to watch the film, the art piece, understand it, like
Right.
to like the idea that you didn't even watch it and to either vote even not even for it but against it, like, and not even know what else is out there, to be like, well, this one's my favorite one and you've never even seen the other ones. Like, how can you say it's your favorite one if you like you don't even know what you're talking about?
I mean, should it be mandatory?
To watch all the movies? Yes.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yes, all of them in the category. If you're voting on anything in a specific category, you should have to have seen every film in that category.
That's what they say. It's
That's
mandatory,
probably-
but it's the
That's
honor
probably
system.
how and why. That's probably how and why Howard the Duck got screwed out of the Academy Awards.
That is
yeah.
probably why.
Mhm.
Well, I would think that one
probably
they did happen to watch that one. I would have to imagine,
Damn
and
it.
did not vote for it. Yeah.
All right, in that case, I'm against it.
Duck sex. You're either for it or you're against it.
For it. I'm all for it.
I don't know how you would enforce this here, but I mean, again, I'm at least glad to see they're trying to go in the better direction. That at least you're acknowledging. You are acknowledging you did watch them at least. So
Right.
if you just don't do it and acknowledge it, then you are, of course, falsifying, lying, whatever it is. And if they catch you, then they should, I don't know what they should just not let
Take
you
your
vote again.
fucking
Frankly.
head off. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Okay.
How dare you be corrupt when you're a millionaire celebrating other millionaires?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Shameful.
All right. So let's see. Netflix is expanding their gaming on the site. I don't know if you've played any games on Netflix or not. So I guess they had some previously. It was just through a special app that you only had access to if you have a Netflix membership. Okay. Now they're taking that to another level where there's certain games apparently that you can play through the app, but they broadcast on your TV through your Netflix account. So things like Pictionary, Tetris, and a couple other games. What is it here? I have it right here in front of me here. Pictionary, Tetris, a soon to be released weekday competition game called Best Guess Live, amongst other things. So, have you played any games through your Netflix? And what do you think of the idea of a streaming platform like this offering this type of service? Nick, what do you think?
I've never played any games on there. I know that they for a while on the mobile app, there was like some different, like mobile games you could play through Netflix. I think Lane played some of them. I never had. For me, those just aren't the types of games that I typically play anyway. But I think it's a good idea. Like it's a cool. It's definitely a way to broaden your horizon and offer more things, especially as there are so many streaming platforms out there, and Netflix being one of the heavyweights and the first ones to kind of take over the streaming space. I think it's cool that they're being innovative and they're doing different things. And I like to think of like further down the road that like like back in the day, like Halo, you could only play Halo for Xbox because it was specific to that, or different, even at a younger age. I mean, all these different game systems had their flagship characters, like Sonic was with Sega, and Crash Bandicoot was the PlayStation version of that, and obviously Mario with Nintendo. So like I like the idea of like down the road, like as these get if they actually catch on and they decide to keep pumping money into developing these, wouldn't it be cool to be like, oh, only on Netflix is like this first-person shooting game that everybody loves right now, but it's just a net. You can only play it through Netflix. It's not on any game system, stuff like that. I'm sure they could market like controllers, like for Netflix specifically, that is compatible with your TV. There's a lot that they could do with that. Really branch out of just being exclusively a streaming space. I think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah. So the one thing they're going to offer is there's a unique game, a mobile companion game to its hit order or the Stranger Things. And they're going to have a version of the open world Western Red Dead Redemption, which is
nice.
a gaming game, and also has the Undead Nightmare story expansion, which is very cool. So they'll have a version of that as well. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dean, what do you think about gaming games through the Netflix streaming service?
Honestly, I don't play games. I don't even own a TV. I mainly consume Braille pornography. So I really can't speak on this. No, it's the next evolution. It's what's coming. It's all morphing into one entertainment. So you're gonna have the movies, the TV, and now games all in one app. That's what it's like what Amazon wants to do with, in a way, and probably Amazon's going to follow up with it. It'll just be, if you look at your model of TVs and movies, why not go, well, where else can we eat up people's entertainment? And video games are the next logical step. So why not?
Yeah. Even furthermore, how about a VR headset? And Netflix has some like choose your own adventure shows or whatever, like where you get to pick one or the other. Like
go ahead and cancel good shows.
Yeah, there you go. Get a headset, you get to like be in Stranger Things kind of thing. That kind of play through the story or watch or whatever. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Someday, Peacock, you're in Night Court.
Yeah.
How about that?
I'm all that.
Yeah.
Fucking rub heads with old Shannon. I'm down for it. Oh, can I actually, since we brought up a Netflix, can I pop in a recommendation that we just watched tonight?
I forgot to do recommendations earlier.
Well,
so yeah, why don't you give us a recommendation?
Netflix has a 4-episode miniseries called Death by Lightning. It is the story of James A. Garfield, the 20th president of the United States, James A. Garfield, and how his life, it paralleled, and they're running a parallel story with his killer because he was assassinated by Charles Godot. I'm sorry, pronunciation. The cast is good.
Is it Godot?
Godot.
The Godot.
Yeah. Michael Shannon plays James A. Garfield. Nick Offerman plays Chester A. Arthur. Bradley Whitford's in it. Betty Glippin, however you pronounce that name.
I don't know who are the actors and who are the people they're portraying.
Okay. All made up names.
You don't know who James A. Garfield is, or Chester A. Arthur.
Okay, definitely not the second one.
Our president
Chester
was
A.
never
Arthur.
a cat. Come on.
Yeah, that's silly. I'm pretty sure it was Garfield Cleveland, if I'm not mistaken.
No, two different presidents.
That was a guy.
Different presidents.
That was a guy.
Wow. All right. Anyways, regardless of what these two simpletons say, I highly recommend it. It's done very well. We're halfway through. We did 2 episodes tonight. If you like history, it's really good. They're staying pretty true to the history. There's a couple things that they embellish on, but for the most part, they're sticking to the story. And acting's great. The show is fantastic. So, excuse me, Death by Lightning, highly recommended on Netflix.
All right, very good. Well, while we're talking about any other recommendations while we're on the topic, Nick, do you have anything you want to recommend? If I forgot to do it earlier.
Yeah, I'm finally getting to around to watching The Chair Company, which came out at the beginning of October.
See that.
That's Tim Robinson's show, and I would die for Tim Robinson. So it's fantastic. If you like Tim Robinson's comedy, and it's very uncomfortable and off the wall and strange and out there, but I'm enjoying it so far. So it's definitely been good so far.
Good.
Yeah.
Two quick things for me. Nick and I went to a concert last week, and we saw the Messer Chups in
That's right.
the Beachland Ballroom in Cleveland. Great. If you like surf music, they have a spooky surf music sound. Check them out on Apple Music, wherever you listen to music. Maybe catch them live. They put on a great show. And movie-wise, Allie and I went last Friday to see the new Predator Badlands movie. Excellent. Movie's doing very well at the box office. It's
it's the highest grossing one of the franchise.
Yes. I can see why. It's rated well on Rotten Tomatoes, great word of mouth, etc. Definitely recommend it. A lot of fun, well acted, great story. It's like a runt predator that's sort of banished to this planet to bring back this unkillable creature, basically to help avenge his brother. Which I won't go into the details there, whatever. Basically, but. Very good storyline, and just highly recommend it. I won't go to it further than that. So just definitely go check it out. Watch it on a big screen. Enjoy yourself. We went out to the Kent Movie Scoop, guys, where we saw the Foo Fighters movie. You might remember with Nick's mom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
nice little
that part.
theater. Great time. So check it out.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, we've been out there again since then too. That was a cool thing. Robin's like, "Why don't we come out here for everything?" It's like it.
Exactly.
I'm like, I don't know. It is. It's a nice theater. It's very cheap, cheaper compared to some of the other like movie theaters anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nice intimate experience. That's for sure.
Yeah. Does your mom like popcorn?
She does.
Okay. All right. I have some ideas. Anyways.
All right, guys. Yeah. So. Some big movie franchises are coming out with some sequels over the next couple of years here. So there's a few, actually. So Gremlins 3 is coming out in November of 2027.
Cool.
There is a new, apparently, Harry Potter. Let's see. No. Chris Columbus is set to direct and produce that movie. Excuse me. And there's a new Shrek movie that's coming out soon. There is The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing 2 has been announced in production. So a lot of big franchises are coming out with sequels. So that's taking us to our Ask an Idiot question of the week here, guys. So, give me a movie, give me a franchise. I don't care if it has sequels already. It doesn't matter, or it's never had a sequel, and you think it is deserved of a sequel. Any come to mind? Dean, why don't we start with you on this one here?
See, every time I think about this, I automatically go to The Big Lebowski. I just think it would be cool, because the movie was based in the 90s, so you could play with the timeline and have the Walter and the dude be whatever age they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever, but I think you could. That is one of those characters that you could have done different sequels with, kind of like because the other one I thought of, and they're actually coming out with the new movie on Netflix coming up. I want to say this month, but the Glass Onion, the movies.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Knives Out.
Knives Out.
I'm sorry. That's
okay. Well, the name of the movie, I think you were. Yeah, it's the third one in that installment. Yeah.
Right. So Knives Out is coming out there, and they put him in with a different cast of characters each one, and I think you could easily do that with the dude. Maybe even not just today, but you could have done it throughout time. The 30 years that movie's been out, you could have had random sequels putting him in just different scenarios. You didn't. That's the beauty of that character, is he just can be around wackiness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, I think my choice is the Big Lebowski. Let's see where the dude goes.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
He's like
Nick?
we talked
That's right.
about Predator when you could plop the Predator in any timeline and just revolve it around.
Yep.
That's him. It's just the dude. The dude abides in any timeline.
Mm-hmm.
All right. For me, this was an easy one because Robin and I talk about it all the time. If we were ever to hit the lottery, we would make the sequel that never came to be for this movie because we both loved it so much. And that would be 2017's Power Rangers, the reboot. They clearly laid the groundwork for the second one. It was so fucking good. And like they gave us so many shitty kids Power Rangers movies, and then here was finally this really well done with developed characters and backstories, and it was so good, and the actors were good, and it was fantastic. And they even had an end credit scene that set up for the introduction of Tommy Oliver, the famous Green and then later White Ranger. They were going to introduce Tommy, and then that movie just didn't do as well as they had hoped at the box office. But now I find it's funny that you see all these things online of now that it's on Netflix, there's a resurgence of it, and people are like, did you guys know that they were like all these TikToks of kids being like, did you guys know they made this Power Rangers movie in 2017 and like how good it was and whatever? So like, who knows? Maybe there's hope for that. But wife and I have long said that if we ever like hit like a Mega Millions, we would make the second Power Rangers movie. We would pay to have that done because it was so good. Definitely Power Rangers. The 2017 follow up to 2017's Power Rangers.
How about we all get the Power Rangers outfits and we shoot our own Power Rangers movie?
Sure. I like that. You think Bryan Cranston will come and be a part of it with us?
I wouldn't see why not.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't need to be millionaires. You know, the commercial for the goddamn iPhone is showing that you can film movies right on your iPhone. I mean, don't judge the 17 by Brian's shitty quality right now, but the 17 really could like film a movie, and Brian, you could be the cinematographer, and I like this.
Yeah,
sure. I want to be
this.
Sure. Can I be the Yellow Ranger, or is that reserved for anybody else? Somebody else?
You can be the Yellow Ranger because you're yellow.
Hey,
yellow melon. Okay. We haven't a volunteer for the Green Ranger.
Very good. Excellent. I think we've had this question now that I've mentioned this here, but the Kill Bill movies are coming out as one movie in December. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. So like December 4th or something, it's going to be the whole bloody affair. Some unreleased footage, like an animated feature that was not a part of the movie. So I think it'd be great to have a sequel to Kill Bill, frankly. I mean, we know the storyline in Kill Bill where, Beatrix Kiddo kills the mother, and she tells the daughter, if you ever come after me someday, I'll be waiting for you, something like that. Clearly, Beatrix also has a daughter, right? So why don't the girls grow up and learn, Yeah. And then there's the premise of the next movie. Of course, Beatrix could be the mentor and the sensei type thing. Yeah, I think it'd be great.
I think in a proper Tarantino fashion, Beatrix needs to be killed in the opening scene. Like that little girl gets her revenge, and then it's Beatrix's daughter doing the. You would think it would be her going after Beatrix, but first scene, fucking cuts off her head or something, and then it's the scene about the kids. Or it's the movie about the kids.
I like it. You can do a lot with that. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? All right. Okay, well, something else that deserves at least a continuation is this particular episode.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought we were going to take my read for Blake Insurance.
That's more of a redo than a continuation, I think. Recut.
If you can remember what kind of insurance he sells, we'll let you do it.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so we're gonna take a break.
3 years ago.
Yeah. We're going to take a break, and then Nick's going to tell you all about our main topic right after this.
Gen X Brian here from the Convincing Idiots podcast. If you're enjoying our show, tell a friend. And if you're not, well, tell two enemies.
Or 3.
And welcome back to our final segment of Convincing Idiots. I'm Millennial Nick, alongside my buds, Gen X Brian and Zennial Dean. Now,
That's
we're
cute.
buds. We are buds. We are buds in this life and probably in the next one, in which we will probably be burning alive in the pits of hell, because that is surely where we are going after doing this podcast for 5 years and inflicting it upon the world. Nevertheless, hell, I like to think, would have a soundtrack. And brings the question, okay, if hell is run like, a mall elevator, what songs are on an endless loop in your hell? That's what we want to know. In hell, what song? So just to clarify this, Brian and I were discussing. We've done past episodes. We've done cringy songs and songs we don't like for this or that. This may not necessarily be that you don't like them. It's just, are they overplayed, or like, after hearing it for the third time, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? These may not be your most personally hated songs, but if you're going to hear them over and over again for eternity while, burning alive, presumably, what songs are playing? Dean, why don't we start with you? You're probably the first one that's going to get there, so.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm going to. My brain immediately goes, when I think hell, I think marriage, I think weddings. So my first thought is Cotton Eye Joe. You hear that, some bitch? Weddings, and it pierces to my fucking skull the first time it runs through. So I can imagine the hell that it would be to hear that son of a bitch over and over again.
Yeah.
Cotton Eye Joe is not good. So I don't even know who fucking sings it, and I don't care.
It's them dirty rednecks, right? Them dirty rednecks or something like that.
I do.
They're from like Sweden or something. Yeah. Yeah,
that's a good start.
Big fan of that show, that song. But I would agree that I probably after a couple times I'd be like, okay, we're done here.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, what's playing in your hell?
Although when you mentioned we're going to hell for doing this podcast, we did find a deal with the devil, but just to do a podcast. We forgot to have the
success, right. Yeah. That was an overlook on our part. It sure was.
Boy, our face red.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad one. Absolutely.
Fried egg, actually, all over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I want to start with by the band Starship, arguably one of the worst songs of the entire 1980s decade. We built this city.
Oh,
I just can't. It's especially irritating when you think of where that band started and some of the edgy rock that they had back in the 70s, and what they deteriorated to with that song. That was like the sort of jump the shark type moment. I think
it was like a
that
sellout
band.
Anthem. Is that what it was? Like their big sellout song?
Yeah, again, and the vocals are fine. You can't. It's just a cheesy ass, ridiculous song, and I just can't find any enjoyment in it.
And we could definitely do a later Mount Rushmore of Jump the Shark songs, gentlemen. Keep that in the back pocket.
That's not bad. Yep.
We built this city.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, first one that came to my mind. The second I hear that banjo start up, "Sweet Home Alabama," I don't need to hear it one time. I don't want to hear it for eternity. I've got no time for Leonard Skinner at all. I don't fucking want it. I don't need it.
up.
It fucking sucks. Turn it off. Sweet Home Alabama is in my hell for sure. If there is punishment in the afterlife, it's me hearing Sweet Home Alabama one more time in the afterlife, let alone on an endless loop. So, Sweet Home Alabama for me. Yeah, forever. No, thank you.
All right. I Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. Has to be one of the worst songs ever. And like Nick,
what about when a Britney song comes on? And then a Britney song comes on.
No, none
and
of
a Britney
it.
song comes on.
Nothing.
Don't you put your hands up because they're playing your song? The butterflies fly away?
No,
you start nodding your head like, yeah.
For you to stop
your
that.
hips like, yeah.
Not. I mean, at least you sound better than her. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
You have a better voice than her.
Yeah.
Even when you're just, speaking it, she's awful. It's awful. No. Party in the USA.
No.
Brian.
Good. Let's see here. How about Katrina and the Wave? I'm walking on sunshine.
Sure.
Okay.
Again, not a bad song.
No.
But even getting through it one time, I'm like, okay. I mean, I get it. It's fine.
I definitely picture that song just blaring over and over again as I'm watching people, skin being torn off and being lit on fire every day. I can definitely. That makes sense.
Yeah, making people walk on like hot coals, walking on sunshine, something like that. Some form of torture,
Yeah.
And definitely feel good.
I definitely like the symbolism. That's nice. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, but for me, that's definitely one of my hell playlists. Forced hell playlists. Yeah. Nick, what do you got?
Okay. Next up. Okay. Sorry, boys, but Back in Black by AC/DC is going to be playing there. I don't hate the song. Like, I'm not a big AC/DC fan necessarily. But it is. I think it is. It has to be. Now they have a lot of these songs that are candidates for this, but I think "Back in Black," in my opinion, is probably their most played song. I would imagine. There's a few. You could make a case for a few.
You put me all night long, and that's way up there.
It's just over, and you know what I mean. Of their songs, it's not even my least favorite. It's just I feel like the repetition of any song actually would drive you mad. But this one came to mind. It embodies like working so many years in a warehouse with people so much older than me for many years, and classic rock being the choice genre of music.
Yep.
And it's every fucking day of your life at least 5 times, and it's like, oh my god, like, it's, you know what I mean. So there's a little PTSD for me there with Back in Black with AC/DC. Don't even think it's necessary. I don't think it's a bad song or anything, but I feel like this is my hell, and after the life that I've lived and all, like I said, my past experiences and so much of this song already, that it just feels fitting that it would be some torturous device for me in the afterlife, that I would have to hear it more and more and more and over and over and over again. So I would have Back in Black by AC/DC on mine as well.
Yeah, you could almost pick about any song on our local radio station, 97.5, which I feel like has not changed their lineup.
No.
They
may have mixed in a Shinedown song or a Foo Fighters song, and that's about it. It's basically the same ones that's always played.
Yeah. I don't know
Zeppelin,
how it
and
works.
Pink Floyd, and AC/DC, and Metallica, and Zeppelin again, and Pink Floyd, and
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but that's, man. It is sort of like a local hell playlist, if you think about it. If you listen to that radio station, not their fault. They're doing the best they can, whatever, with the budget that they have. Terrestrial radio is very difficult. Okay. But, man.
They should really put that on a bumper sticker. I like that. We are your local hell playlist. 97.5, your
I like it.
local hell playlist. WONE.
I like it.
Cleveland. Yeah.
Dean?
All right. All right. So I'm gonna cheat slightly, right? But listen to me. This makes sense. I have the cha-cha slide and the electric slide because I honestly, until I Googled it, I thought they were the same fucking song.
Okay.
And
Cha-cha
even-
real slow now. Dun, dun, dun. That's the
Correct.
cha-cha slide. And electric slides, obviously. You
Maybe
gotta.
it's because they always play back to back that my brain went there that I don't. But
Yeah.
to me, they're the same fucking song, and it's awful. They drag drunk people out onto the dance floor
Make them
and
follow
make fools of
directions.
themselves. Yes, it's just, and I know I can't follow those directions sober. So when I'm drunk, it's really awful, and I feel
Yeah.
stupid.
You feel like
And
you're
it
doing homework.
Yes, I know, right? So they're both stupid, and I don't like them. So
Yeah. And everyone knows that the Cupid Shuffle is the elite dance song.
see, again, I don't know what that is either. But to me, it's all the same song.
To the left, to the left, to the left,
Oh,
to
my
the
God.
left, to the right.
Mhm.
To... Kick now, walk it by yourself. That one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's all just
Yep.
awful. Any
Yep.
song that directs you how to dance.
Yeah. Actually,
just
I mean, I'm always down for the Cupid Shuffle, but like if it was playing in hell, it would be torturous very quickly. I'd
Yep.
be like,
Mhm.
oh, you know.
Yep.
It's you talk about repetition. Like we've talked about some of our songs on our list here that like, we've just heard a lot, or like we said, any song when within that much repetition would be
Yeah.
a bit much. But like those songs one time through are repetitive of themselves. It's the same thing.
Right.
So it's just like hold music. Like
Mhm.
on a phone. It's just like you don't even know where it begins and ends. It's just the same thing.
It's all just bullshit noise
Forever.
for
Yep.
drunk people.
I'll keep the same thought process, Dean. The Macarena song, right along the same vein, man.
There you go.
Hey, Macarena. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Again, once in a while, it's okay.
Yeah.
But if it was on the endless loop, no.
That shit was killing it in like 97 though.
Oh, hell
man.
yeah. Yes, it was.
Just
Oh man. That song to this day reminds me of Geauga Lake. We took our summer
Oh,
trip
my
to
gosh.
Geauga Lake one year and it was the hotness all over the place and you couldn't escape the Macarena and everybody was doing it everywhere and it was playing on every PA throughout the entire fucking theme park all day long. Yeah.
we are on the dumbest timeline, gentlemen. All right.
Nick, what else you got?
Next up. Okay, I'll stick with the 90s played out theme here. Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men.
Oh, boy.
Don't hate it. Don't hate
Ooh.
this. Don't hate the song. It's a good little pump up song. You might be at a local Cleveland Browns game and it comes on the PA, everybody starts barking, and it's a good time.
Right.
But if you listen to Who Let the Dogs Out more than once through, you need to be probably put in a facility. Yeah, you need to be committed for sure. So yeah, I would yeah, euthanize, correct. So I think Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baha Men. Thanks to the Baha Men. I mean, they have given us so much, but unfortunately, this one's gonna make Hell's playlist. Sorry, boys.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
All right. I'm sorry, Nick.
Yeah.
You're not going to enjoy my next pick here, but
Okay.
I don't enjoy this song that much when I hear it the first time, and I definitely can't hear "Born in the USA"
Oh, the boss.
over and over. That song just, I mean, it sounds like he's gargling glass anyways when he sings. So to
That's
hear
how
that
men
over,
sound when they sing, Dean.
well, then just strike up the band for all the ladies, because I don't need to hear this. But I'm going to hear it over and over and over and over. Born in the USA. Bruce
Not his best.
Springsteen.
Yeah, not his best.
Mm-mm. Brian?
I don't know if this is. This is always a weird song to have it sung to you, and a weird song to sing. If it was always being played, I think it would drive me nuts. How about "Happy Birthday"?
Okay.
Hmm.
There you go. Any version you
Okay.
want.
Any version. Okay.
Any version of "Happy Birthday." I think it's
Any
annoying
version?
as shit. Yeah.
Oh, dude, you haven't heard the one that I heard at the Hibachi Japan from the off-brand Mickey Mouse. That with the
Probably
drum.
not.
That
No.
was.
I'm very curious to hear that.
I
Actually,
have videos of it. It's great. We sing it now,
Alright.
like in my family. Like that's the birthday song. Like it's, yeah. I guess it's the same words. It's just a different cadence.
But, all right. Well, I challenged that with Marilyn Monroe's "Happy Birthday to John F. Kennedy."
Sure.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a pretty good
That's
version.
not a bad one. It's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe
All right.
but that could be the lone exception, perhaps.
Sure. Okay.
Having that sung to you by Marilyn Monroe.
By Marilyn Monroe, definitely
Sure, in
works.
front of your wife.
Yeah. Do something different.
It's
But,
a little
yeah.
awkward, but
Mm-hmm.
Nikolai.
I'm up. Am I? Okay. Next up, this band gets a lot of hate, and I don't necessarily hate them, but I do not love this song, and I don't want to hear it forever. And it would be "Photograph" by Nickelback. Look at a photograph. Every time I do,
man.
make me laugh.
Have you
Yeah.
heard the version? Somebody did it on the internet. Look it up. Look at this photograph. Look at this and every lyric is "look at this photograph," just sung in the inflection of the song.
Oh, like over and over again.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's the one for me that
I have a photograph, and he's doing a video along with it.
Yeah,
it's pretty funny.
Yeah, I that one I don't. It was also like I think that was chosen as our graduation song. So I heard it a lot that year too, and it was at the height of its power, and everybody loved that song and whatever. I don't know. It's just kind of cornball and cheesy, and I don't want to hear it forever. Like I said, Nickelback gets a lot of hate, and don't worry, they're gonna have their Creed moment in probably another 10 years or so or less, where they're having a renaissance. But Photograph is just I don't need that song anymore.
I get it.
That's a good one.
All right, boys. For my fifth and final song here, it is the ultimate song of why this idea was probably even thought of. This is the song that never ends by fucking Lamb Chop. Is the ultimate. Are you aware, Brian? Are you aware of the song? Remember
the song that doesn't end.
Yes, it goes on.
I think so.
On my friend. And literally, the song is in a loop because it ends. I don't know.
And they'll just keep on singing it forever just because this is the song, and then it starts over again.
It loops itself.
Yes.
So it is made for this list. So Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop with "This Is the Song That Never Ends."
Wow. The actual puppet Lamb Chop. I didn't realize the actual puppet.
That was the song she sang at the end of every episode.
Okay.
And she's still singing it to this day.
In hell, probably.
Somewhere.
In hell.
Somewhere. Good.
If nothing else, for making that song, that is also just an eternal loop. Yeah.
Don't wish that on Sherry Lewis.
Yeah. If any of you, good on you. If any of you had one of us stating that Sherry Lewis was burning in hell on your bingo card, put it on market.
Wow. Yeah. Get a free beer stein, pint glass. Yeah. I think I have one more.
Yep.
Right?
Well, I don't know who started. I know that was my fifth and final.
You started, yeah.
Okay. Super talent. I like a lot of his music, The guy has a great voice. So I'm not saying he's not a talented artist at all. He was a huge hit with the Commodores, and then on his own through the '80s. But man, "Dancing on the Ceiling" by Lionel Richie, I just can't
Yep.
can't get behind that one there. That's like 128% '80s. You know, when you get
And overplayed in the 80s also.
what's that?
Overplayed in the 80s also. So
Yeah.
when they were overplaying songs, that was one of them.
Yeah, Video was definitely heavy in the rotation, and yeah, again, it's not a terrible song.
No,
but just
no.
Heard it way too much.
We've all been beaten down by songs, that song and songs like it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep,
right.
for sure.
Is that everybody's?
My last
Nick,
one
you have one
here.
more. Okay.
My last one is going to be "Paradise by the Dashboard Lights" by Meatloaf. I look. Here's the deal. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Meatloaf is not a talented gentleman. I can appreciate that. I do struggle to understand who he's for exactly. He's just kind of everywhere, and I've never understood it.
Dawn, he's for Dawn and women like her. Nick, if that
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
My sister.
Well, no, I know that. Yes, and I'm not. Yes, but anyway, I'm puzzled by his whole vibe. Okay, and then like this song is like just like him in a song. It's like there's so much fucking shit going on. There's like it is many songs in one, and it honestly has always just made me uncomfortable to hear. It's just it's like no, it's not even douche chills, but I'm just like I'm embarrassed for him for this song. I have always felt that way for it, and I don't. Again, I'm not.
It's a 48-minute song. 48 minutes.
Forever, and it's
minutes.
so many different songs in one, and I don't understand it. And so yeah, like to me, it just confuses the bejesus out of me. It always has, and
it's like it's chapters. That song has fucking chapters to it. And chapter 1 is the build up, then the chapter 2 is the whole baseball game thing. Third base, home run.
Yeah, it's right.
And then
I mean, I get it. The symbolism of the. I just.
And at a certain point with the baseball thing, you have fucking baseball announcers announcing a game of some sort in the middle.
Yes, yeah,
so fucking confusing.
Well,
what's the guy getting the third base?
Rounding the bases.
But I'm just saying, you don't normally you wouldn't have a song and let's interrupt it with like broadcasters.
Yeah. It's like he had a bunch of ideas in his head and then just like song vomited them out in the studio. Like I don't know, whatever. I just personally, I am uncomfortable by that song. I always have been. I just think it's weird, and I'm like just weirded out by it, and it would be in my hell for sure. I just don't. Like I said, again, he's got a good voice. The man was talented, and certainly, you know what? Everybody has their own form of art, and there's many artists that I love and appreciate, and a lot of people don't get, and that's fine. So Meatloaf is that for me. But yeah, Paradise by the Dashboard Light is a very bewildering thing to me. So there's that one.
Yeah, good list.
That's it, gents. I think we did it. We've completely created the playlist of our own hell. Now, I ask you this.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just getting this in. I'm getting a report. Okay. Yeah. We're all wrong. All of our lists are wrong. I'm getting a personal report by Sherry Lewis, and she is saying that our podcast is being played in a loop in hell. Sorry, boys.
Okay. Fantastic.
Right, yeah, popular somewhere.
This is the podcast that doesn't end. Screaming damn souls in hell. No. Here's how you can help out the show. Be sure to check out our merch store. Nobody wants your fucking merch. Stop. Turn it off. Yes. All right, gentlemen. Now, I would ask you, this is what I was going to ask you guys. if you took all 5 of your songs that you chose and you put them on a playlist rather than they're not repeating each other, but you're only hearing them 1 in every 5 times, does that make it better?
Nope, that's the soundtrack that I'm listening to as I drive over the cliff.
All right, there you go.
No, not really.
No, not really.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have any honorable mentions,
All right.
guys?
I don't. I got bummed out just naming those 5. Actually, the Sherry Lewis was my honorable mention because I did have Macarena.
Okay.
And when you snatched that one up, I went with Sherry.
Nick, do you have any honorable mentions?
Not really. I didn't think that deep into it.
What about you, Brian? You sound
Had a
like you
couple.
might.
Yeah, I had a couple here.
Is anybody going to ask me? Or?
That's all right. No, you light up my life.
Aw, nice of you to say.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, this must be the 90s. Tom Sawyer Rush. Good song.
Ah.
Yes.
Just feel like
Oh my
it's
God!
just-
I should have thought of that.
Right. Don't worry, be happy.
Really?
By that time, I already go fucking enough. So I can't imagine getting through the
Yeah.
song and then hearing it again.
Right.
Huh.
I said, don't worry, be happy. The Barney theme, the kids show Barney. I love
Sure.
you, you love me.
Okay.
In line with Nick here, Freebird, Leonard Skinner. Not a bad song,
yeah.
but
over and over.
It's just over and over. It's just long. And honestly, I love AC/DC. I put You Shook Me all on this exact same thinking that
That makes sense.
Sure.
that
Just a lot.
so overplayed. I'd never need to hear that song again as long as I live. Never. It's just too well. Again, not AC/DC's fault. Just way overplayed
It's
on the radio.
97.5's fault.
Yeah,
That's true.
And you could almost pick.
It's their fault.
The amount of times I've heard that song on local radio, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
buddies, let us know. Email us,
That's right.
social,
That's right.
and let us know what you think. So,
Yes. And if you would like to know where to find us on social media, look no further than our link tree. Go to Google, type in Convincing Idiots, Linktree, LINKTREE. That's right, you guessed it. And there, you're going to find links to all of our social media accounts, as well as a link to merch, where to listen to the podcast each and every week. You can find that and so much more also on our website if you so choose. That's convincingidiots.wordpress.com. So, this has been episode 267 of Convincing Idiots. I am your elder millennial, Nick.
the fucking annoyed Zennial Dean.
Good next, Brian.
Have we convinced you that life is already hell?
Look around.
6-7.
It's burning.
Hey there, if you like that video, or if you just like to watch us make fools of ourselves, please like and subscribe to this channel. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you back here.
Ham grape.
Keep it going.
This week, I'm in the middle. Fucking mother. All right, here we go.
Work it out. Struggle
All right,
through
here we
it. You're on the struggle bus. You're going to get through, baby. Come on.
And our question of the week.
It's okay, baby. You're going to get that struggle bus right back on the road. Let's go.
Beep beep. All right. All right. We got.
Oh, wait.